Welcome everyone. Gunner is here, and we're going to be talking about USC basketball, women's and men's. We're going to be starting off with the women's as they played first yesterday. As you can see, the final score was 79-37 over the Purdue Boilermakers. We had 40 rebounds versus 30, 14 assists versus 9, and 12 turnovers versus 23. I mean, our defense is very, very elite. One of the best out there so far. Really led by Kennedy Smith, in my opinion, man. She's a freshman, but she's probably one of the best perimeter defenders that they have. And that's saying something because Juju is no slouch either. She can get some steals here and there as well, right? So just shout out to the group so far. They're 18-1. They went 2-0 on this road trip. This was their second game. The last game was against Indiana. That was a really good game as well. Scoring leaders: Avery Howe had 18 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. Excuse me. She's a freshman as well. Juju Watkins only 16 points, 7 boards, 2 assists. But this was one of those games where you really did need Juju to ball out, right? We didn't need the Juju that we know. And then lastly, Kennedy Smith, 12 points, 3 steals. And then again, their next game is going to be on next Thursday, the 30th. So January 30th, against Minnesota, who is 17-3 at the moment. And that'll be on Peacock, 7 p.m. Pacific time, for anyone interested to watch. Will be interesting. I think it would be good to have this week off because of Kiki, one of our other big-time players that came from Stanford. She did mess up her knee a little bit. She didn't return. And again, I think that was just more of the situation. We were pretty much dominated and didn't really need her. So really hoping that's the case. We'll hopefully get some more information as we get closer to that game, I'm sure. But yeah, what a game for the women's Trojan. Next up is the men's. So the men's, they had a game as well on the road. Against Nebraska. Final score was 78-73. We did shoot a little bit less than them, 44% versus 49. We had more boards though, and I think that's going to be the big thing, just moving forward in the Big Ten, man. Getting those boards, especially offensive boards and whatnot. 36 rebounds versus 31, and then the assists on both sides were pretty much the same, 12 and 12. Scoring leaders: Desmond Claude, our point guard, 21 points, 6 assists. I mean, he's definitely he's getting a groove. Me personally, and again, I'm no expert, so again, want to caveat that right now before I get told in in the comment section or whatnot. I do feel like he could use his jumper a little bit more. He does love to drive in, which I don't mind because driving him to the rim, is a more high likely chance of getting free throws, right? And that's going to be key as well in the Big Ten and just in the future of this program. Leslie Yates, young stud, man, 17 points, 4 steals. I mean, he's got a shot. He was lights out in the free throw this game, so that was very huge. He had some clutch free throws at the end. And then Rashawn Aggie, again, I apologize if I am mispronouncing that last name. 14 points, 8 rebounds. Those comes off the bench. He does not start, but he's a solid forward, man. In what's funny is, and I hope it doesn't come off disrespectful or anything, but there's been times where he shoots 3, and man, I was just like, just not used to it, right? And I think that's the thing with the new transfer era, right? Like, you don't get familiar with some of these players, and so you're really finding out who these players are as they're playing. So, hey, keep leaving them open out there, on the 3-point line, and he'll keep switching those. So, I'm very excited of where this group can go. Again, we have some really good road wins. I know home is an issue, which we'll continue to probably have, but I think that just comes with the territory of where USC men's basketball has been before Musselman and the rest of this crew came. It's not perfect. Energy is not there always, but I think as years go on, I think we will see an improvement. I mean, look at the women's, right? It's taken some time to grow that fandom as well, the fan base. So next game, big game, Battle of LA. I hear it is sold out. It's going to be on Monday, the 27th of this month, on FS1, and it's going to be also at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Battle of LA. It's always great to see. UCLA is coming off a win against Wisconsin. That is who we lost prior to this Nebraska game. So we just got to keep going, keep grooving and moving. And yeah, I think the last thing I'll really say about both programs, man, is real quick. The women's, I mean, they really have a great shot to win it all, man. I'm really excited to see how they transpire. Probably gonna put some money on them as each paycheck goes. I think I'll start doing that. We'll see. I mean, there's great teams out there. Notre Dame women's team is great. South Carolina, right? They're always the Kings. UConn's out there. UCLA. There's probably more that I'm missing, but again, there's LSU. There's great programs, and I think that's the cool thing about women's basketball, man. Is there's so much. There's more. I guess you could say parity, or like the talent essentially is more evened out. I guess that's basically what parity is. But yeah, so really excited to see what they can do. Again, I always say this every day in pretty much every game. I mean, regardless of the outcome, man, I'm always excited and happy to watch this team play, man. From the bench and the coaches to the players on the court, man, they really give it all. I really love that. Really happy that we got Eric Musselman. Was always a fan from afar back in his Nevada days. He went to Arkansas. He's no slouch. He really understands the game. He's been in the NBA before as an assistant, so on and so forth. Sure, I think we just got to keep grinding. We're not going to probably make a crazy run in the tournament. Let's try to get in the tournament, right? I know with the Big Ten tournament, you have to be the top 15 teams. We are in that realm right now. So just keep it up and let's get a Big Ten tourney. Maybe get a couple wins, maybe one upset here and there, and then maybe that helps us propel into some situation where we're in the tournament and then anything could happen, man. But at the end of the day, I'm just very thankful for Eric Musselman, very thankful for Mama Jen for hiring him, and excited to see where this program can go in the future, guys. So that's pretty much it. Again, I just want to kind of touch on USC basketball on both sides, men and women. Very excited to follow their journey and continue that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, enjoy the rest of your day and fight on.